Dear Starseed from Gaia, the love you have been carrying in silence is about to find its way home. And the soul you have been missing without knowing their name is closer than your doubt has allowed you to believe. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and in this moment, I am speaking directly to you on behalf of the reunion guides who have been watching your journey with infinite tenderness and precision. You almost scrolled past this. That was not an accident. That pull you felt, that pause, that quiet insistence in your chest, that was your heart recognizing a message it has been waiting lifetimes to receive. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the arrival of your divine counterpart and position your heart to receive the sacred love that has already been written in the stars for you. But here is the first revelation. Your love is not delayed because you are unworthy. It is approaching because you have finally done enough of the inner work to hold it without destroying it. You did not find this video by chance. Your heart called this message in. Something in your soul is ready to remember what divine union actually feels like. Not the longing, not the separation, not the wondering, but the arrival. This is not content. This is a transmission. A moment of divine intervention delivered at the exact hour your soul requested it. Like this transmission to affirm to the universe that your heart is ready for divine love. Subscribe if you are walking the twin flame path and aligning with sacred union. And comment 111 if you feel something awakening in your chest right now. Because that feeling is real, it is sacred, and it is the beginning of everything. Your heart knows why you are here. What you're feeling right now isn't coincidence. It isn't the algorithm. It is the part of you that already knows. The part that has been quietly waiting for someone to say out loud what you've been carrying in silence for longer than you can remember. And I need you to stay with me, because what comes next is not something you stumble onto by accident. It was always going to find you. Today was always going to be this day. Not every soul who hears this message is ready to act on it. But if your heart is beating differently right now, if something inside you whispered, "This is for me," then the next step has already chosen you. The Divine Love Frequency Code holds the complete activation sequence for sacred partnership, the wound clearing, the recognition map, the 11-minute practice that shifts your entire energetic field. You'll find it in the first pinned comment below, but only while this window remains open. Now let me tell you what no one has been honest enough to say. Most souls who are walking this path, the sensitives, the old souls, the ones who have loved deeply and been left anyway, they believe the problem is them. They have spent years in the quiet archaeology of their own hearts, digging through old wounds, trying to find the flaw, the pattern, the thing they keep doing wrong. And the world around them has been more than willing to confirm that story. You're too intense. You love too much. You want something that doesn't exist. You're too broken. Not broken enough. Too spiritual, not spiritual enough. And so slowly, almost without noticing, you began to believe it. Not all at once, but in layers. Like sediment settling over something luminous. Imagine a crystal, once dazzling, now veiled by the dust of accumulated experiences. Its brilliance dimmed, but not extinguished. This is how the self-perception of many a sensitive soul has become obscured. They carry within them a universe of light, yet the earthly realm has often reflected back only shadows until the soul begins to internalize the distorted image. Here is the truth that the Arcturian frequency has been pressing into the hearts of awakened souls in this exact cycle of time. The reason you haven't experienced the love you came here to receive is not because you were damaged. It is because you are encoded. You are carrying a frequency imprint of a love so pure, so specific, so resonant with the deepest chambers of your soul, that anything less than that frequency creates a dissonance your entire being refuses to accept. What you have called loneliness is actually discernment. What you have called failure is actually fidelity to something your conscious mind has not yet been able to name. Think of it like a tuning fork, vibrating at an exquisite, unique pitch. When exposed to sounds that are off-key, discordant, the soul's very structure recoils, not out of brokenness, but out of an inherent knowing of its own perfect resonance. This deep-seated knowing, this internal compass pointing toward your soul's true north, is not a defect. It is your most sacred inheritance. Your heart has never been broken. It has been protecting itself from settling. It has been like a majestic eagle, refusing to nest in a cage when it was born to soar through infinite skies. The desire to protect this precious, wild essence has led to a deliberate guarding, a sanctuary built not of stone, but of energetic boundaries. This is not a failure of courage, but a testament to the profound value you place on authentic connection, a refusal to compromise the divine blueprint of love that resides within you. But there is a cost to that protection, and most souls on this path are paying it right now, without understanding why. When the heart is guarding against the wrong love, it sometimes, without meaning to, starts guarding against all love. The walls that were built to keep out the counterfeit begin to block the signal of the real. And this is the wound, not unworthiness, not abandonment, not betrayal, though all of those have left their marks. The deepest wound is the moment when your heart stopped trusting its own knowing, when the very intelligence that was designed to guide you towards sacred union became the thing you learned to override. It's as if the ship's navigation system, meant to guide you through starry expanses, was deliberately ignored in favor of following the erratic winds of external opinion, leading you further from your destined harbor. You overrode it when they told you to be more practical. You overrode it when the relationship looked right on paper but felt hollow in your chest. You overrode it every time you talked yourself out of what you felt and into what made sense. And with every override, the signal weakened. Not permanently, but enough that the frequency your divine counterpart is meant to follow, the signal that was designed to work like a beacon between two souls who belong to the same soul architecture, became distorted, scattered, muffled beneath years of self-abandonment disguised as self-protection. Imagine an ancient lighthouse, its powerful beam intended to guide ships safely home. Over time, the lenses have been covered by debris, the lamp's power source neglected, its once clear signal becoming a faint flicker, barely visible through the fog of societal conditioning and past hurts. This is the first truth that must be turned into a key. Because your love journey does not begin with finding someone, it begins with restoring the signal that has always known exactly who is coming. It is about recalibrating your internal compass, so that it once again points unerringly towards your soul's true destination. This inner restoration is the foundation upon which all future genuine connection will be built. The first key is called the worthiness unlock, and I want to be precise about what this means, because it is not what most people think. It is not about convincing yourself you deserve love. It is far older than that. Unworthiness is not a belief you formed in this lifetime alone. It is a frequency pattern that can run through a soul across multiple experiences of abandonment, rejection, loss, or conditional love. And it encodes itself so deeply into the body's energy field that the heart begins to broadcast it without any conscious awareness. You might say all the right things. You might believe intellectually that you are worthy. But somewhere beneath that knowing, the body is still broadcasting the old signal. And your divine counterpart, operating at the frequency of truth, cannot receive a distorted signal. This isn't about a superficial affirmation. It's about deep energetic recalibration. It's like a profound ancestral healing, releasing the imprinted patterns of past generations that have told the soul it is less than, unworthy of the highest forms of love. It is reclaiming a birthright that was never truly lost, only temporarily overshadowed. When this key turns, something shifts in the electromagnetic field of the heart. The body stops defending itself against love. The nervous system, which has been on alert since the first wound, begins to soften, and the frequency of your signal clarifies. It becomes singular. It becomes true. And in the field of sacred union, truth is the most powerful magnet that exists. The subtle energetic shifts are palpable, like the first rays of dawn breaking through a long night, bringing clarity and warmth. This is the body remembering its innate capacity for pure receiving, its cellular intelligence reawakening to the vibration of unconditional love. The second key is the mirror recognition, and this one is where so many souls on the twin flame path become confused, because they begin looking for their divine counterpart in the wrong way. They search faces in crowds. They analyze energy exchanges. They look for signs, for synchronicities, for lightning. And while those things are real, while divine encounters do carry unmistakable energy, the recognition is not primarily visual. It is vibrational. Your divine counterpart is not someone who will complete you. They are someone whose frequency will resonate with the most healed version of yourself, which means the closer you come to genuine wholeness, the closer you come to recognizing them. This is not about finding an external savior, but about recognizing the divine reflection within yourself. When you embody your highest, most integrated self, you create a vibrational echo that your soul family is magnetically drawn to. It's like tuning two instruments to the same perfect note. When one plays, the other cannot help but respond. This is not a spiritual bypass. This is not the universe telling you to stop wanting love and love yourself instead. It is deeper than that. It is the understanding that your counterpart exists in a field that is magnetically drawn to the frequency of your integration. Every wound you heal, every shadow you bring into light, every moment you choose yourself without abandoning your longing. That is, you closing the distance. Not waiting, moving. From the inside. Each act of self-healing, each integration of your shadow aspects is like building a bridge, or perhaps more accurately, raising a luminous beacon that illuminates your readiness and signals your true energetic frequency across the cosmic expanse. You are not pausing your journey for love. You are actively creating the conditions for its arrival through your own becoming. The third key is the karmic release, and this is the one that requires the most honesty, because it means looking at the relationships that are still holding parts of your energy, not because they were wrong, but because they were contracts. Every significant connection you have experienced was not random. It was agreed upon at a level of soul awareness you cannot fully access from this side of the veil, and each one was designed to teach something specific, to break open a specific chamber of your heart, to reveal a specific wound, to call forward a specific strength. The problem is not that those connections happened. The problem is when you allow the contract to continue past its completion date. These past connections, though serving a divine purpose, can leave energetic tendrils, like vines that continue to cling to a structure long after the building's purpose has shifted. There are energetic cords. And this is not metaphor. This is the lived experience of anyone who has ever felt inexplicably tied to someone who is no longer in their life, that continue to carry information, emotion, and frequency between two people long after the physical connection has ended. And as long as those cords remain active, a portion of your energetic field is occupied, unavailable, still processing what was meant to be completed. The karmic release is not forgetting. It is not erasing love. It is completing the circuit, honoring what was real while consciously releasing what belongs to the past, so that your full frequency becomes available for what is coming. This is the sacred act of severing energetic ties that no longer serve, not with bitterness or regret, but with profound gratitude for the lessons learned, allowing the energy to flow back to its source, fully integrated and repurposed for your highest good. It is like closing an old account to open a new one, ensuring all your resources are directed towards your future abundance. The fourth key is the divine timing surrender. And I use the word surrender carefully because in our culture it sounds like giving up. It is the opposite. Surrender in the sacred sense is the act of releasing your grip on the how and the when, so that the what can arrive without obstruction. Your divine counterpart is not being withheld from you as punishment. They are not lost. The universe is not indifferent to the ache in your chest at 3 in the morning when the silence feels like absence. What is happening in those spaces is preparation. Both of you are being prepared. The conditions of your meeting, the specific alignment of your inner worlds, the precise readiness of both hearts. Those conditions are being created with a precision that your linear mind cannot fully track. This is not passive waiting. It is active trust. It is the deep knowing that the cosmic clock is ticking with perfect divine intelligence, orchestrating a meeting that transcends human comprehension, weaving together the threads of two souls' destinies with infinite care and precision. When this key turns, the anxiety begins to release, not because you stop caring, but because you begin to trust, really trust that the timing is not arbitrary, that every day of preparation has been accumulating towards something, that you are not being made to wait, you are being made ready. This is the dawning of profound peace, a quieting of the temporal urgency that has perhaps plagued you for years. It is the realization that each moment, whether filled with joy or perceived as struggle, has been a necessary stepping stone, meticulously placed by a loving universe to guide you towards your ultimate union. The fifth key is the magnetic embodiment. This is where the path becomes visceral. Sacred love does not respond to longing alone. It responds to resonance. And resonance is not something you think your way into, it is something you become. The frequency of divine union lives in a specific vibrational range. It lives in the frequency of genuine joy, of creative aliveness, of self-expression unguarded, of presence so full that the body itself begins to generate warmth. It lives in the moments when you forget to wait and simply live, when you make the meal, light the candle, speak the honest word, take the path that scares you and thrills you in equal measure. This is about embodying the love you wish to attract. It is about allowing your authentic self and all its vibrant glory to shine forth. It is living from a place of wholeness and joy, not as a means to an end, but as the natural expression of your divine essence. When you begin living at that frequency, not performing it, not forcing it, but actually inhabiting it, your broadcast changes. Your signal becomes unmistakable. It becomes the kind of frequency that a soul who is built for your depth cannot help but feel across any distance. Magnetic embodiment is not about becoming something you're not. It is about releasing everything that is not you, so that what remains is so purely, specifically, undeniably you, that recognition becomes inevitable. This is the power of authenticity. When you are truly aligned with your highest self, you radiate an irresistible magnetic field, drawing to you that which vibrates at the same sacred frequency. It is the universe responding to the purest expression of your soul's song. The sixth key is the separation wisdom, because many of you have been through periods, or are currently in a period, where the soul who feels most like home is not physically present. And that space has been carrying the weight of loss, of confusion, of wondering if distance means absence of love. It does not. Separation in the sacred union journey is not evidence that something went wrong. It is the universe creating the precise conditions in which each soul must do the work that cannot be done while standing in each other's warmth. The things that emerge in that silence, the clarity, the grief, the growth, the deepening of your own knowing, those are not punishment. They are the architecture of reunion. This sacred pause is not a void, but a crucible. It is in this space of apparent absence that the soul is forged, refined, and prepared for a reunion that is built on an unshakable foundation of self-mastery and profound inner knowing. When this key turns, the ache of separation transforms. It does not disappear, but it becomes purposeful. It becomes a container for the most profound self-development a soul can undergo, and it becomes the foundation on which a truly stable union can be built. The pain of distance transmutes into the fuel for growth, transforming longing into a conscious journey of self-discovery. This period of separation becomes not a testament to what is missing, but a testament to your soul's capacity for deep inner work and its unwavering commitment to preparing for a love that is worth all the waiting. The seventh key is the reunion readiness. And this is where I want you to hear something with every cell of your body. Your counterpart cannot enter until the door is unlocked from your side. Not because they are withholding, not because love is conditional, but because love is conditional. But because sacred union is not a collision of two incomplete people. It is a convergence of two souls who have each, in their own way, arrived. Who have each done enough of the inner work that they can receive love without destroying it. Who can be seen fully, in the rawest, most unguarded truth of who they are, and remain. This final key does not unlock through effort alone. It unlocks through grace. Through the moment when you stop performing readiness and simply become it. When you wake up one morning and the longing is still there but the fear is quiet. When your heart is open, not because nothing has hurt it, but because everything that hurt it taught it something true. This is the culmination. The moment when the inner gates swing open not through forced effort, but through the gentle, powerful unfolding of grace. It is the moment you realize you are already whole, already ready, and that the only thing left is to allow the divine convergence to occur. That is the moment. That is when the lock releases from within. It is a profound recognition that the power to invite the sacred union lies not in chasing, but in embodying, in aligning with the truth of your own completeness. Here is what I need you to hold as you sit with everything that has moved through you in this moment. You are not unlovable. You are not forgotten. You have not been passed over by the universe, and love has not forgotten your name. What has been happening? The waiting, the longing, the heartbreaks, the almost right connections that couldn't sustain. All of it has been specific, intentional, a sequence of sacred preparation that your soul agreed to before this life began, because you knew at the level of your highest self that what you came here to experience would require a heart as deep, as seasoned, as fully opened as the one you are carrying right now. This journey, with all its perceived challenges, has been a sacred pact made by your soul, a conscious agreement to undergo the profound alchemy necessary to hold the frequency of divine love. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a divine architect of your own soul's evolution, meticulously crafting the vessel capable of containing the greatest love. You did not fail at love. You chose at a level beyond conscious awareness to hold out for something that could hold all of you. And that is not a flaw. That is a frequency. That is the most extraordinary act of soul-level devotion. To refuse to settle when the whole world told you your standards were too high, to keep the flame alive when every rational voice said to let it go, that kind of fidelity to a love you haven't yet received in its full form, that is not delusion. That is the signature of a soul who carries within them the memory of what divine union actually feels like. And that memory does not lie, this unwavering commitment to your deepest truth. This refusal to compromise the divine blueprint of love is the ultimate testament to your soul's ancient wisdom and its undeniable connection to the source of all love. It is not stubbornness, it is fidelity to your soul's highest truth. Tonight, before you sleep, place your hand over your heart, not as a ritual, not as a performance, as an act of honest communication between you and the deepest part of yourself, and say this, not with manufactured certainty, but with whatever trembling, imperfect, real belief you can summon. Say, I am worthy of the love that is written for me. I trust the path that has brought me here. I am ready to receive what I came here to experience, and I am done being afraid of how much I can love. Let this affirmation be a gentle seed planted in the fertile soil of your being, nurtured by the courage to speak your truth, even when doubt lingers. It is in these imperfect, vulnerable moments of declaration that true belief begins to blossom. Say it like you mean it. Say it even if you're not sure you believe it yet. Because that is how belief is built. Not in the moments of certainty, but in the moments when you choose the truth before the truth has fully arrived. This is the practice of faith in action. The conscious decision to align with your highest truth, knowing that by speaking it, you are actively co-creating its manifestation. Each repetition strengthens the energetic pattern, weaving the reality you desire into the fabric of your existence. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real from your heart journey. Not polished, not perfect, just real. And then find someone else's intention and meet it with love. This space is not a comment section. It is a field of collective healing. And when awakened souls gather with honest hearts, something shifts in the frequency of the whole. This is the sacred alchemy of community, where shared vulnerability and genuine connection create a powerful vortex of healing and transformation that ripples outward, touching countless lives. Your honest intention, met with another's love, becomes a catalyst for profound collective awakening. If this message found something in you that needed to be found, do not keep it to yourself. Someone in your world is sitting alone tonight carrying the exact weight this transmission was designed to lift. Share it with them, not as advice, as love. And if you feel the pull to stay, to keep receiving, subscribe, and remain in this current, there is more coming. There is always more coming for a soul who is ready. Extend this gift of light and recognition to another soul who may be navigating similar currents, for in sharing the truth, we amplify its power and weave a stronger tapestry of interconnected love and understanding. You are not just watching, you are activating, and this, right here, is where it begins.